love you too.
And we are
Family of Four.
Family, it's your family. Family, it's my family. Family, it's our family. Family of four. Family, it's your family. Family, it's my family. It's our family. Family of four. Family of four.
Today, we're going to be talking about being black in America. Let's get into the video.
Why are we talking about being black in America? We felt that this topic was important to talk about during this season because of all of the riots and protests that are going on right now and how police officers are treating black Americans. Okay, so protest versus looting. Are they the same?
No.
No.
I don't feel like they're the same because protest, you can have a silent and peaceful protest. And I know now everybody is saying that peaceful protest is not working. So no justice, no peace. So the looting, I guess, is part of the no peace part because we're not getting answers. Nothing is happening. On our end, people are getting found not guilty continuously, and the same crimes and killings
Keeps on
by
happening.
innocent people from people that are in authority that we're supposed to be looking up to keeps happening. So now the looting, I don't really agree with. It's not really necessary, but that's why I feel that it's happening.
Same.
Now, I feel like it's not like solving anything. Like they just doing it. So
I mean, some people have different reasons for doing it. Because some people, they just, hey, let me go get a TV from Walmart while they in there looting.
Yeah.
And then some people, like, let me take something from them like they took a life from us.
I feel like a lot of the looting started with the white supremacists because black people, I can't speak for all black people, but I don't think they would just like go and, oh, let's go steal this or let's go like vandalize this because we're protesting. I think that had a lot to do with the white supremacists.
And then, like, black people know they black-owned business. Like, if I see a black-owned business, it's like, why would I go loot that business?
Yeah, because they're black.
They didn't do anything.
They are people.
Yeah.
Okay, so do y'all agree with the police like kneeling and dancing with them, doing a Cupid shuffle?
No. I feel like that's not enough. Like, if you would walk with the people, that would show. But they're not even walking, they're just kneeling.
I mean, I know some cops that are walking, like protesting with the people.
I've seen some.
But I've seen like more, oh, let's do the Cupid shuffle or I'm going to take a knee.
yeah.
I don't think that's benefiting this like situation, like causing peace.
Yeah.
I think for white people, they don't really understand black people. So to them, that may be something, okay, if I join in with them and dance with them or stand in and take a knee with them, that may be enough. They may think that that's enough, that I'm on their side because they don't understand that, no, we want you to march with us. We want you to speak out. We want you to, do these things with us, not just do just this and just that. They don't know. So it's like, okay, I'm on y'all side, so I'm gonna kneel with y'all. I'm gonna dance with y'all because I like y'all. They don't understand because they don't have to deal with this, so.
Yeah. Do y'all think the kneeling and stuff is because that they want to actually understand, or they just want to get this like situation thrown over?
It could be both.
Yeah, I think both.
Yeah, it could be both. Just like here in Dallas, we just had a protest that the Dallas Police Department led. They marched and they kneeled. So it may have been some police that marched and kneeled that didn't really want to do it, but okay, if I go on to do this, then they may think, okay, Dallas is good.
Yeah.
So
if they really want to understand us or like do something that they can do something so they can understand us. Like, it's police officers, like the black police officer, I seen one in...
She got to pulling it down.
But, it was a black police officer, and he was saying, like, he told his police chief, he was like, hey, I'm about to go protest. Can I go protest with the people? And she said, or he said no. And he was all like, why not? And the chief said something, and he was like, okay, well, here's my badge. I won't come into work. And he went outside and protested with the people.
I feel like a lot of police aren't like protesting and like quitting their job to protest because this is still their source of income.
I feel like some police aren't doing it because like maybe they afraid of what they homeboys and what their friends might think of them. And
and that's the same. That may be the same thing with black people too. A lot of people don't voice their opinions on social media because people feel attacked.
Our next topic being celebrities. Some celebrities are too afraid to voice their opinions during this time because of how their followers or how some, people that follow them might think of them after saying what they think.
Yep. Delete them. What's the word?
Unfollow?
Nuh-uh.
Block?
No, it's not the actual word. Cancel.
Cancel.
Cancel. I've heard that a lot from celebrities.
Like, Doja Cat is over party.
yes, I saw that on Shade Room.
I don't know what she said.
She actually is.
Over? Yeah, she is.
Yeah, you've been canceled, so I'm gonna cancel this celebrity because they feel this way. When, it's a lot of stories been out about celebrities talking and then somebody come in and twist what they say.
Yeah.
So
I think everyone has their own opinion. Like, despite what you might think, they have their own opinion. They're living like a whole different lifestyle, so they might not even be like experiencing the same things that we're experiencing, even them being like black. Okay, like one news source said something about like Lil Nas X promoting looting for his fans, but like he confirmed that and he was like, well, that's not really what I said. I just was trying to get more people to go protest and sign petitions and stuff. So he clarified that.
But still, like artists, I've seen artists like, hey, I'm canceling my album release for this week. Like, even that, like the smallest thing, well, that might be really big to them, but just that, it was like, people will support that.
Yeah.
I seen some celebrities, they like signing petitions and like they posting that they signing petitions and they wishing that their fans would go out and sign.
And that helps because if I see my favorite celebrity signing this petition, a lot of people will be like, oh, okay, well then that might be all right, which research. And if you sign a petition because you want to, not because somebody else wants to, not because somebody else is doing it. But I know that's how a lot of things are happening.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of businesses, like Rihanna stopped her whole like website so that people can go support Black lives and go support like Black owned businesses like other than hers. Like, her company is so big. I know PS4, what's it? PlayStation?
Yeah.
I know PlayStation, they also canceled their release for the PS5.
They did?
Yeah, they canceled it. Or postponed it. They postponed it. so people can pay attention to what's going on right now in
Is that
society.
why they postponed it, or was it because people was posting, "Hey, let's loot when the PS5 come out"?
It could have been because people was trying to go loot them,
Yeah.
but they made a post about it, so I'm for them because they stopped it during these serious times.
But Pink, they just made a post saying, "Get out there and petition or sign petitions," but that's it.
I saw a post on social media about somebody that didn't agree with Amazon because it said, like, as soon as you click onto the app, it said hashtag black. It said hashtag Black Lives Matter, and somebody didn't agree with that, and they were just voicing their opinion on
Why
that.
they didn't agree?
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of sites have like the hashtag Black Lives Matter on their site.
Yeah.
Okay, so me personally, I think I've only signed one, only because I don't know. I feel like it's overwhelming seeing all of the petitions, but I will go and sign some. I promise I will, but I just haven't got a chance to do all of that yet.
So do y'all think the petitions actually work?
Yes and no.
I think they do if you get enough people to sign it. I've signed petitions before and they were ineffective, so I'm not. I'm kind of half and half with if they're beneficial or not, or if they really work.
I guess it just depends on who puts the petition out there, because some people may put the petition, start the petition out, and then after they get all the signatures, they may not do nothing with it. And I think they're actually supposed to send it somewhere.
Oh, that might be true.
Yeah.
But I've signed maybe, it was a lot. I don't know how many, but I just signed it because you never know. With every other petition I've signed, it worked. So just depends on what mom said.
During the protest, it's been reports of police officers firing tear gas, shooting rubber bullets, and hitting people with bats and stuff. How do y'all feel about that?
I feel like it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Like, if it's a peaceful protest, like, we're just going backwards in time. Like, when they was shooting people with the fire hose and stuff.
lynching and stuff.
Like, y'all just got better weapons now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I feel like it's not necessary. Just let the people be. We have the right to protest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary either. I'm not really 100% sure if they started doing that prior to the protesters setting buildings and cars on fire, or if that is the reason why they set the cars and the buildings on fire, because the police started attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't feel like that's necessary.
It's just making matters worse.
Yeah.
I feel like they just did it because it's black people. Cause I saw a post and it was like white women, they was like yelling at police officers, and then it was like, but when it comes to black people, they bring out all this tear gas and rubber bullets and stuff.
Yeah, I seen a post too. It was like a TikTok, and it was like when white people riot over like somebody winning the Super Bowl or something. Like nothing happened, but when it's a case for black people, it's tear gas and rubber bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, people have gotten hurt behind all of that. The tear gas, the rubber bullets, they are painful. I haven't gotten hit by a rubber bullet. Just looking at the injuries.
Yeah, seeing
Can
pictures
tell.
of people getting hit with them, they look pretty bad.
And they're not even using them right.
Yeah.
Like, what are you supposed to point it down?
With the rubber bullets, you supposed to shoot it down at the ground and then let it bounce up to hit the person. But they're shooting directly at the person, and you're supposed to be like yards back, and they're not yards back.
But even with like when they don't use the tear gas or rubber bullets, when they use the little shields to like push the crowd back, they're doing it very aggressively, like hitting people so hard. And when people try to help their friends get up, they knock them down.
Yeah.
Like
Even other police officers, we saw that where the man fell and the police officers was trying to pick him up, and then his buddy, no, and just keep on walking, and that man suffered a head concussion.
Yeah.
Ear started bleeding.
He was
sad.
old.
Luckily, he lived
Yeah.
from that because it was really bad. Okay, how do y'all feel about protesters getting arrested because of the protest, because they're rioting?
I don't agree with it. Cause like, if we protested for our rights, why arrest us when we just like trying to have a friendly and
Peaceful.
peaceful protest?
Yeah, the peaceful protests, don't agree with them arresting. I know that they've set curfews out because of the protesting, which again I don't agree with, because they just don't want you to protest. So which is why we started doing it up in the daytime. But if they're honestly arresting people for actually looting and setting stuff on fire and doing actual crimes, then okay, I would agree with that. But just because we standing on a bridge and it's past curfew time and we actually having a peaceful protest and you arrest everybody,
Yeah.
no.
yeah.
I've seen a video where the CNN reporter, the CNN journalist, he got arrested and he wasn't even protesting. He was just, reporting.
All of the crew ended up getting arrested.
Yeah. I mean, they eventually, let them go, but the fact that he got arrested, that just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah,
And he was black.
Yeah, and he was black.
and that's his job to report.
Yeah. And he showed his credentials, but they just didn't care.
And was actually trying to explain, okay, I'll do what you want me to do. We're just recording. Where do you want us to stand?
Yeah.
Where do you want us to go? Mm-hmm. That didn't work.
I feel like that's repeating history too, because they got arrested when they were protesting for civil rights back in the day, and they got back out there. So arresting is going to do nothing. They're just going to get back out there and keep protesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a lot of the funds that the celebrities are posting, it goes to protesters that get arrested, their bond. So keep on donating.
They have a petition, or a donation page for protester bonds.
Yeah. So the president has ordered for military and higher forces to come to the protest. How do y'all feel about that?
Don't think it's necessary.
Yeah. We're not at war with the cops. We just want to be treated fairly at the end of the day. So bringing military and armed forces to protest is just...
It's useless.
Yeah.
We just want justice.
Yeah. That's that.
That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of controversy about Kaepernick. Y'all know who Kaepernick is?
Mm-hmm.
About him kneeling. Do y'all think it was because of the flag, or is it because of other reasons?
I feel like he kneeled because of the Pledge of Allegiance. When it says liberty and justice for all, justice for all, really, no. We don't have justice for all.
Yeah.
And that's just badass.
No justice,
No peace.
People saying
Drew
it was because of the
Brees
flag.
said something about... That's why it was brought back up, because Drew Brees said something. He said that he will never agree with anybody disrespecting the flag of the United States of America or our country.
Did he say that because of Kaepernick? Or
Yeah.
he did?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen pictures of flags being burned and ripped apart, but black people wouldn't do that.
Yeah, and he was saying when he kneeled during the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Maybe
that's
it was
why
like
people were
combination.
saying that's not why he kneeled. You know, he
Yeah.
wasn't disrespecting. It wasn't even
Yeah.
nothing like that. Yeah.
How are pastors treating this error? Like, what pastors do y'all know that have responded to the Black Lives Matter movement?
Like, all pastors?
Or just like that y'all know of?
I mean, a lot of pastors, they like had a whole sermon on it like last Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of pastors.
Oh yeah. And wearing the shirt, I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of black pastors talked on it. So again, like I said earlier, like the white pastors, they don't really know what we go through.
Yeah.
So they don't know how to say it without
Being offensive.
without being offensive and
Yeah.
without being hurting. Without hurting, you know, the black community, brown community, you know.
But it's still like, it's not just how y'all feel. Like, we know white privilege, but it's still like, you've seen the video.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, us going to a non-denominational church, I felt like it was important for our pastor to say something about it because our church is a mixture of all races.
Yeah, our pastor always says our church looks like heaven.
Yeah. I'm going to link what our pastor said about the issue in the description so you guys could go check it out if you want to.
It was really good.
Powerful.
Yeah, it was really powerful.
Really good. And our pastor is a white pastor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even just getting on live and saying something small about it, like showing your true emotion, is just,
Yeah.
it's effective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I feel like people want to know what pastors think about it. So
Mm-hmm.
they can like see from their point of view what they think about.
Because that's the first thing that people say that's non-believers. Where's y'all God? Why did y'all God make this happen?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the Christians now?
What
Let
the
the
church
Christians,
saying?
what is the church saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of people in the United States are Christian. Like, that is one of the top religions in the United States. So knowing that protesters are going out and like looting and like harming people businesses and like fighting and stuff, that makes Christians look bad, and I don't agree with that part. Like, us being Christians, we should give out peace and kindness and love each other.
Yeah.
And that also ties in with like racism. You can't be a racist and be a Christian. That doesn't tie hand in hand.
Right.
Racists, they don't love one another. They're hating on us.
Yep.
You can't hate on us and be a Christian.
Right.
Period.
And that's why, like, a lot of people in court say, oh, he was very involved with his community, or like any court, not just George Floyd's case.
Yeah.
But like, they would say he was involved in his community, he was involved in church. You're involved in church, but you weren't a true Christian because you were racist. So,
Like the father and son that murdered Ahmaud Arbery, they said that the father and son was Christians, and then they was real involved with their church. How?
Yeah, that's just, it don't make sense.
yeah.
Like, if you really listen to the word, then you would know that, like, hate and, like, stuff of that nature, it just doesn't tie in with the church unless they was a part of some other church.
But they were Christian.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
no. It just don't tie hand in hand. Okay, so a topic that has came up recently was getting rid of police officers. How do y'all feel about that?
No.
No.
That's
Because
crazy.
we need some type of control. Like,
But then the police should have rules.
yeah.
It's just follow.
Procedure.
Yeah, follow procedure. Don't do nothing extra. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Just follow procedure.
Yeah.
Like, no excessive force is needed.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this because I need to keep him down. I need to make sure I grab him. That one police officer, his first day, and now he in jail.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about like our experiences with like police officers.
Okay, so the only really experience that I have was just getting pulled over. I would say routine traffic stop. Getting pulled over for speeding or a light out or registration sticker. But after the killing started really heavily a couple of years ago and getting pulled over after that, it makes it really, really hard to just be like, oh, okay, I'm getting pulled over.
Yeah.
No, you start getting scared, like, okay, I need to put my hands here. What else do I need to do to let them know that I am not a threat?
Yeah.
And then, yes, sir. No, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, just hurry up and give me my ticket.
Yeah.
So that's just been me, and I'm a scary person anyway, so I probably was like that before then. But very, very more so after all of this police killings.
Yeah. Well, for me personally, I've only got pulled over like twice in my lifetime. And the first time was a ticket for speeding. And I wasn't really nervous that time because I think I knew I was speeding. But the officer was polite. You would expect for them to be a certain type of way in a small town. But he was real kind. He just gave me my ticket and I went on about my day. Okay, the second time was because of the license plate light. But it was because I was coming out of a rough little neighborhood. And that time I was really nervous. I was shaking. He asked me if I was nervous. I was like, yes. He said, why? I said, because I'm a black woman getting pulled over by a white police officer. It wasn't bad. He didn't make me get out of the car or anything, but it was a tough time, and I just felt uncomfortable getting pulled over by a white police officer. So yeah.
But even with like me and Tay, we would like be in the car with Mom when she get pulled over that one time. And when we were together, it was dark at night, and we got pulled over, and I like immediately got my phone out and just pointed it towards my mom, because I'm just like shaking, scared. I didn't even see the race of the police officer yet. I knew he was getting pulled over, and I was scared.
You shouldn't have to live life like that when a police is pulling you over. Police is supposed to be there to serve and protect. Mm-hmm. So it's supposed to be, okay, officer, you know what's going on, especially when you don't know why you're getting pulled over. What's going on? And how's your day? Police supposed to, because that's what they do. Yeah. So you would expect them to, hey, you having a good day? Because not license and registration. I mean, I know that's your job and that's what you want to do, but you coming at me aggressively is like, okay, I'm about to get my insurance card. You shouldn't have to live life like that, especially getting pulled over. I know you're not supposed to get pulled over, but I mean, things happen, and just like lighting the license plates. I've got pulled over for that same reason. And hey, did you know your headlight was out? No, sir, I didn't know, because I don't know when my headlight is out for some reason. But it happens. So it's like, I don't know why I'm getting pulled over. I don't know what to expect. Right. Kids, make sure your hands are visible.
Yeah, don't move. No sudden movements.
Yeah.
And it's bad that, like, we have to go through this and it's like this. Because, like, kids, we shouldn't have to, like, be scared that we won't live till tomorrow.
And I know it's harder because we have friends with boys and their families. So I know it's harder for the little boys and the men and the guys to go through this. We're girls. So if we're scared, I know it has to be even worse for the guys, because it's majority majority of the killings are happening with men, boys. So you have to teach your little bitty babies, the sons, early. Okay, hey, when you go into the store, don't have your hood on. Keep your hands out your pockets.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah. You gotta teach kids at an early age to be aware of what they're doing so that they won't like attract certain people that will look at them a certain way as if they're dangerous.
Yeah. And then just to be cautious, we need to too. Me and my girls, we need to be cautious too. We don't need to have no hoods on just in case.
Yeah.
I feel like it got worse for me when the incident with Botham Jean happened. Because it was Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
close.
close. So it's like, I shouldn't be scared in my own home.
Yeah.
And even Breonna Taylor, in her own home, they came to the wrong house. Like, that's so scary.
Yeah. Well, the last topic is 2020, the movie. Like how 2020 has been an actual movie, not just with racism and white supremacy and cops taking their power to a higher level, but with like coronavirus and
It shouldn't be a movie. It should be a textbook. 2020 the textbook.
A whole history textbook that says 2020 because
it's been so much going on this year.
So much.
And we're only in June.
Yeah.
When kids learn about this, when they in school, man, say
If they learn about it.
No, they gonna learn.
No.
Coronavirus?
Yeah,
That's
that's probably at least the
worldwide.
coronavirus
Yeah,
part. Yeah.
Not protest, because they don't ever want to show.
Whitewash. They're not gonna
Yeah.
show certain parts.
Yeah, it's been a lot. And it probably started in January, but I guess for us, the quarantine part started in March, right? Yeah. And it's an ongoing thing. They've started opening up a little bit, but it still doesn't seem like it's gonna ever be the same.
Yeah.
Because now we have to walk around with masks, 6 feet, social distancing. It's weird.
Carry
Yeah.
hand sanitizer.
Yeah, make sure you wash. Yeah, make sure y'all wash your hands. Social distance.
because the first day we was out when we went to Walmart or Fiesta, we went somewhere. We just saw everybody wearing their mask, and it was like just weird seeing it.
Yeah.
It's not weird for me yet, though.
Why?
I don't know.
We're gonna pay tribute to all of the African Americans that have lost their lives due to racism.
Eric Garner, John Crawford III, Michael Brown, Ezell Ford, Dante Parker,
Pamela Turner, Dominique Clayton, Tatiana Jefferson, Christopher Whitfield,
Alton Sterling, Philando Castile, Botham Jean, Breonna Taylor, Jordan Edwards,
Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd.
say their names.
We have resources for petitions and different resources in the description, so go ahead and check that out if you would like.
Thank you for watching this video. We want to continue to say their names, so comment down below other names that we may have missed.
Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it.
Make sure you guys turn on the post notifications so you can get notified every time we post a video.
and we'll be back with more videos.
Peace.